What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber. As always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, listen, I got a crazy story that just hit the presses out of Miami, Florida. Shout out Miami, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I told y'all before, juggernaut real, juggernaut dangerous, and this is no exception. This is one of the craziest stories I've ever seen of somebody trying to break up a fight or defend their son who's in elementary school. I don't understand. I mean, conflict resolution doesn't even exist no more. Look at this right here. And no, that's not DC Young Fly. This woman right here is 33-year-old Quintavia Samuels. She's locked up tonight. Why? Because supposedly two elementary school kids were supposed to be jumping her son, who's 12 years old, in elementary school. And instead of trying to break the fight up or announce that she's out there so the kids won't touch her son or go to their parents and try to talk it out, come to some peaceful resolution, no, she did it the juggernaut way. And looking at her hair, looking like Heat Miser, you already know she battle tested. Sometimes when they don't have the Jiffy Pop on, that's what they look like under that thing. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Bad enough you came out to pick your kid up from school, embarrassing him, looking like that. But to do what you did, thinking you was doing something, you really made him look stupid, and yourself too. Probably cost you your job and everything else. Guys, listen to this crap. In fact, you know what? Just roll it. Just roll it. Look.
Also now at 4:30, an off-campus confrontation ends with a 12-year-old student getting hit by a car.
And police say it was his own mother who was behind the wheel, and she was aiming for her son's classmate. The Local 10's Roy Ramos is live in Miami with what is absolutely going to be a shocking story. Roy?
Well, Christy and Louis, the good news here is that 12-year-old who was injured is expected to be okay. In court, we learned that this mother was simply trying to protect her son, but the judge says she may have gone about all of this in the wrong way, and now she's paying the price behind bars.
That's crazy. That's not thinking.
Parents whose children attend Jesse McRae Elementary School concerned after hearing a mother attempted to run over children with her vehicle Monday.
She should be prosecuted for that.
And she is.
You were arrested for aggravated battery and 2 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
In a green vest, 33-year-old Quintavia Samuel faced a Miami-Dade County judge a day after City of Miami police said she tried to run down 2 children. Her 12-year-old son said, "We're trying to jump him."
So her son's being threatened by other kids who allegedly had firearms. So she
In court, we learned Samuel first thought one of the children attacking her son was armed, but when she sped toward the group, police said she ended up hitting her own child.
She actually hit her kid with a car, and then she tried to run over the kids that her son was fighting with.
You got to think before you react. I understand the situation going like it's going, but if you take that little moment to think, she could have easily got out of the car and, diffused the situation versus using the car.
In the arrest report I obtained, it states moments after striking her son and injuring him, the two get back into her car and she chases down the other 2 children to their home just blocks away. While no one was home, it's Samuel now facing multiple charges that include aggravated battery with a deadly weapon. Fortunately, none of the children involved were seriously injured, but its parents just hopeful adults will be more responsible. Instead of contributing to violence, they should be teaching their children to avoid.
There's better ways. You got resource officers and all type of other ways to deal with that other than especially trying to run down these kids.
And in addition to those aggravated battery and aggravated assault charges, that mother is also facing a charge of culpable negligence. She is now being held on an $11,000 bond that she still has yet to post. We should also mention that no firearms were ever recovered. For now, here in the city of Miami, Roy Ramos, Local 10 News.
Guys, that's the story and how stupid this lady looked. And in the words of the late, great Kevin Samuels, you cannot make this stuff up. This is something out of a comedy flick. You get a call. What, boy? I'm on my way up there to pick you up from school. Oh, mama, they trying to jump me. Hold on, I'll be right there. She take off. claiming one of the little kids in an elementary school had a firearm to shoot her son. So that made her jump into action and turn into the fall guy and stunt man her ass over there and hit her crash dummy son. And don't even hit the other kids. I told you before, Juggernaut real, Juggernaut dangerous. This one is no exception. Species name, Juggernautus crash and burners, the worst kind. If a kid's getting jumped, everybody becomes a speed bump. This lady is batshit crazy. She is. She is. You can't even explain that in court. Did you see her shaking her head? No. Like they got it wrong. Who drove the car? You did. Who tried to crash into babies? You did. Ma'am, let me tell you something. If you in a school, in an elementary school, and kids got guns like that, maybe your son don't need to be in said school. That makes sense. Does that make sense to any of y'all? That makes sense? Why is your son 12 years old and in elementary school still? Anybody ever think about that? 12 years old, I was in what, 6th grade? I don't understand it. Now, granted, sometimes people can't, have no choice to be where they at in life or in the neighborhood. We all have to start from the bottom sometime. Ma'am, you're 33 years old. You got your kid there. If that school was so bad, there's other alternatives to send kids, especially out there in Miami. It is. It is. You're totally out of line. Did you hear the old lady? She need to be prosecuted. Yes, ma'am, you're right. She need to be prosecuted. She need a boot in her ass all the way to the jail cell and think about what she did. You ran your damn son over trying to run over other kids. Hurt him, pick him up like a wounded soldier. He hollering, throw him in the car. Shut up! Trying to chase them down the street and chase them all the way home in a car. Where's the conflict resolution? Where's the quest for peace? Ain't a problem that you got a problem with kids. The kids can work it out. I remember when I was young, man, if anybody came to somebody's house wanting to fight or whatever, the parents would come out and be like, where your parents at? And walk their little behinds right around the corner and be like, yo, this is what's happening, such. And if they couldn't get it corrected then it would go to something else. Police being involved or whatever. It don't have to go to you. What if you ran them kids over and killed both of them? What would you say? I'm defending my son because somebody had a gun, which it was no gun found. No gun was found. Ma'am, you in there looking stupid as hell. They laughing at you right now. You saw that? She ran her own son over. She dumb as hell. You saw it? Man, looking stupid. Looking dumb. I don't understand this, man. Listen, this right here is Donkey Kong drama at its finest. Pure D monkey shit. For real. At what point is it right to take your car and try to create vehicular homicide on elementary school kids that are fighting? That trying to fight your son. You didn't even know what it was about. You could have pulled up and been like, skirt. That's them right there. Hey, y'all, come here. What's going on with you and my son? You could have solved it right there. Because a lot of times these kids got parents of their own. If you threaten to say something to their parents or, let them know that you ain't playing, somebody touching your kid, a lot of times that's enough. But nowadays, we got to skip all the banter. Let's just run out there and drive our car right through the crowd. And if that don't work, chase their asses home. Now, for her to chase them home, she had to be on the sidewalk, I think. Because it says she chased them to their house. If she was in the street, they could have ran and turned back. Either way, it don't matter. You're dealing with the juggernaut female. Anything is up for grabs. I'm just glad, I can't even say nobody got hurt. Her own kid got hurt, but that's just stupid stuff. I mean, I can see the conversation in the car right now. Oh, mama, you hit me. Shut up, boy. They got me fucked up. Skirt! There she go. Sometimes people that don't got it will never get it. It's very easy to strike somebody and not worry about the retaliation, especially with dealing with somebody's kids, than to try to talk it out. And hopefully protect your son. I remember we was in elementary school, 2 kids would get into arguments, fight, parents come up there, they wound up being the best of friends going all the way through school. You might have prevented that. It might have been something stupid. Your son might have started it. Did you ever think about that? Nah, I didn't want to get to the bottom of why children want to fight my kid. Just they want to fight my kid, so I want to fight them. I'm a grown up. Don't matter. I don't care. I go hard for mine. Now you've deserted yours in jail, and this child is with who knows who, doing who knows what. I'm done. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Region channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. See you guys in the next video. Take care.